Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this opportunity to introduce MedQR, an app that puts your medical history right in your pocket. But before I start, I want to introduce Magenta.
Last summer, I was hiking in Portugal.
Wow.
When I felt this horrible pain, I got so scared. I suffered from Crohn's disease. When I finally reached a doctor,
Yeah?
I didn't have my medical records with me. I ended up spending the entire day in the emergency room.
Doing what?
I was repeating all of these tests I've done back home. But the worst thing is,
Yeah?
I'm traumatized. I'm too scared to travel now. Sean, please help me.
I understand, Magenta, and you wanted to go on Erasmus next year.
Yes.
Every time I travel, I don't want to pack a bunch of all these medical records in my suitcase, right? And repeating tests is not only painful, it's expensive, and it increases medical waste, and we don't want that, right? So electronic health records are the answer, and fortunately they're becoming a standard in Europe everywhere. But the thing is, they're limited to each country, right? And they're prone to data hacks, and they're usually cumbersome to use, so people don't actually use them. So we need a system that's anonymous and international, so your data follows you wherever you go, right? Across borders. And that's where MedQR comes in. It's medical history that's safe at your fingertips. It will gather all your data, so it'll empower you and your doctor to make the best medical decisions and reduce medical waste. So, the next time you go to your doctor, all you need to do is take out your phone, take a picture of your medical records, and our app will anonymize the data and put it safe on the blockchain. Now, the last time you heard of blockchain was probably with Bitcoin. Now, Bitcoin is not blockchain. Bitcoin uses blockchain to make currency safe, and we want to do the same with MedQR. We want to make medical records very safe. So, to share your records, all you need to do is show a QR code to your doctor. Then, your doctor will get time-limited access to all your data. So, this is the main mock-up of the app. We have everything here, from your allergies to your medications to all your lab data.
With MedQR, I feel secure.
And you know, millions of other Europeans will also feel secure too. So,
Can I translate?
translation is with a tap, so
Yes.
you can go on Erasmus, that's right.
Finally.
So, the market size is obviously Magenta here, but also more than 500 million Europeans. So who are we going to target? First of all, we want to target people who travel, right? Erasmus and business people. But then we want to move on to people with chronic diseases, because they're really people that desperately need this app. So, Erasmus, business people, tourists, people that are chronically ill with rare diseases and with disabilities. So, why now, right? Well, actually, today, more people use their smartphone than use their toothbrush. So, think about that. Think about that for a second.
Sean, it's a great idea, but for sure it has some competition.
Well, for sure, we have a lot of competition. This is something very innovative, and everybody's trying to do it. But the thing is, nobody has yet done it for people that travel, right? So there's a huge gap in the market right now. So we propose a freemium model, and we've benchmarked our prices based on other health apps existing today. So for the future, we want to focus on software development, social media marketing, and cloud server hosting. So the main three challenges that we have is conventional medicine. It can be at odds with a more patient-centric culture, right? Medical device regulations are changing now, which will lead to more paperwork that we need to do. And last but not least, data safety and privacy. This is the most important, and we're tackling this head-on with our blockchain technology. So, with MedQR, how's it going to change the world? A doctor, right, medical history right now is the longest part of a visit, and MedQR is going to cut that down. A doctor will be able to see 5 more patients a day, have 4 more patients per patient, and have a 33% more efficient interview. Now, that's going to make money for the hospitals, great, but it gets even better. Right now, 17% of all lab tests are repeated. We're going to cut that down, so each hospital using MedQR will be able to generate 500,000 more each year, and the EU more than 3 billion. All right, now we consulted medical data experts and technology experts and even famous entrepreneurs from Forbes, and they all not only support our idea, but they mentored us for today. So, we are 2 medical students, right, and a psychologist, and so we understand the pain and the troubles that these that people go through on a daily basis, right? And we think our idea can change the world of travel, not only for Europe, but eventually worldwide. So, if you're a mentor, if you can be a mentor for us, if you run an accelerator, and you see the world as we see it, a medically independent world, please contact us, because we feel that MedQR really can change the world, and we want your help. Give us a chance, and thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for your attention.
Practice.
Okay, so this is actually something under development right now. If you go on Google and try to find something, it's actually going to be very difficult. There are very few established companies right now. This is something very new. So actually this is a great time to start with something like this, especially since there's a huge gap in the travel market. Nobody's touching it, right? People are developing like the big like pharma companies and medical companies are trying to develop medical health records, but it's not, they're more to augment already existing hospitals. But this is for the person that travels and has these chronic health diseases like Magena hair, Crohn's disease, she has chronic kidney disease, right? She's not on a right medication right now because she couldn't show really the right document to her GP, and she told me like, we seriously need this because like it's affecting her right now, so for people that travel, yeah, there's a huge gap in the market. If you would like to see how the app works, how the account is made, how...
Actually, because I had to change the chance to go to Singapore project a year ago or something like that, and I like your idea of like how you solve like the data protection like issue. So I think it is smart to use certain like technologies. My question, and maybe it's because you went a little bit like fast, is like
yes, of course.
Taking into account like the different national like healthcare like systems like in Europe, how you record history, the medical history of a patient, how everything is written down, the different structure and everything. So I understand how you solve the problems after, but like the process from where you go to scan up until you put the information like in blocks, and how you develop all that process and how you make sure that everything is done, and then the second one to click and translate.
Yes,
I have my doubts as well.
You have your doubts? Fantastic. I love that you have your doubts. I can tell you, I can answer your question right now. We have 4 minutes. Okay. But you can also contact me later on. I have business cards for you guys. Okay, first of all, translation, ICD codes. See, ICD codes, the World Health Organization has these, and they've already validated translations for all these medical things. So the doctor will get the absolute best translation possible because it's already there. Our app will just use the information already available and make it available for the doctor. Next, you asked about how exactly will this happen, the technology part. I have a friend in the Gdansk University of Technology. Anyways, he's a smart guy. He's like, hey man, he already developed this technology himself for his school project from taking a picture and then organizing the data himself. So if this kid can do it, I think if we have some money and we pay some professionals to do it, I think they can do it like 10 times better, So, yeah. Any other questions?
Yeah. How do you plan to make money with this?
Right. Can you go back to the, I know it was a fast presentation.
Okay, yeah.
Right. So we have the first 5 scans are free, and after that, you can watch a video and get like a 30-second video and we'll make money that way, right? Actually, about half of our money will be made that way because most people don't need more than 5. Like if you're completely healthy, well, you don't need it. But then people who have chronic kidney disease or Crohn's, they absolutely need it. And so that will be like 10 euros a month. And yeah, if you refer, maybe you'll get a free month, like for your friend. If we have the data projections actually, if you want to see later on. We also did a survey, but 97% of people would want to recommend this to a friend. But surveys, by the way, we're researchers, so we actually conducted a very thoroughly studied paper. Medical students. But this is all the information about the survey.
Yes.
26 million.
Quick question. If you can tell us a little bit more about your team and how every single one of you is contributing to this, with your areas of expertise, and what will be your role in the project if you take it forward?
Alright, so the thing is that we are medical students. She's in 4th year, I'm in 5th year, and she's a psychologist. So we developed this with the patient in mind because we see them every day and we see how they suffer, and the doctor's telling us how they suffer.
I am the actual patient, so we combine like the insight of a patient and the doctors, because they are the future doctors. So we could exchange information and we have different look on the same problems. So that we can like
we also do a lot of research, and we know chairmen of hospitals all over the world basically. So getting this implemented not just with patients, but getting hospitals to encourage this to their patients is a big plus for us because we know them. And second of all, our weakness is that we do need like a software engineer or a software developer on our team, so we still need one more person on our team. So that is lacking, even though we have consulted with technology experts leading artificial intelligence technology and decentralized trials. Mr. Kubakabata is one of our mentors. He's over there. So yeah, if that answers your question.
1 minute.
We have 1 minute, so
Thank you.
no problem.
Well,
You know,
having doubts regarding the regulation.
The regulation, yes, medical data regulation. This will be a type 3 class the medical device, and that's like one of the harder ones to actually do the paperwork for. But I talked with the guy from BrainScan. It's a medical artificial intelligence technology company reading brain scans of people, and he said that yes, it will be difficult, but after you do get the device working, you can get some company to do the paperwork, and they'll set it all up. But I mean, actually, the technology is not that difficult. We have the blockchain already. We have the older technology. We just need someone to put it together. Obviously, I'm a medical student. I can't do that, but I've talked to experts, and they said this is totally doable. And I mean, we need about 200,000 euro. 1 to 200,000 euro, a lot to ask, but I mean, if it doesn't develop now, I'm gonna, do it with my own money when I become a doctor.